Welcome again, viewers and subscribers. Now, the Jamaican government has finally banned all flights coming from the UK for 2 weeks. So, the ban will be lifted or will be revised on the 4th of January 2021. Now, many people are questioning why did the government take so long to issue this ban when other countries, from as early as last week, after it was reported that a new strain of the coronavirus was discovered in the UK, had started to ban all flights coming out of the UK. So some are questioning the motives of the Jamaican government as to why they did not ban flights coming out of the UK earlier. But Jamaica is in a very tricky position, as you know, as it relates to the almighty tourism dollar, because we rely heavily on tourism for foreign exchange. And so I believe that the government was trying to, according to them, balance the people's livelihood with the COVID-19 measures. And so they were dragging their feet in announcing a travel ban and people coming from the UK. We know that the government, not just this government, but the government overall, is funded in part by the private sector, and most of their policies that are implemented are geared towards benefiting the private sector. As you know, the political parties are funded heavily by the private sector, and also the government is funded in part by the private sector. So most of their actions are not taken without consulting members of the private sector. So that is why they may have dragged their feet in announcing a ban, a travel ban, on flights coming out of the UK. They are trying to appease the members of the private sector, some of whom rely heavily on tourism for their business interests, and we know the spillover from the tourism industry and its effect on our economy. So according to the government, as usual, their usual catchphrase is that they are balancing people's life, or they are balancing people's livelihood with the COVID-19 measures. Now, one flight has just landed in Montego Bay, and the government is going to take on the cost of quarantining them for 24 hours. Another 2 flights is said to arrive in Jamaica in the next 24 hours. And people are saying, why don't the government ban these flights? Or why don't the government stop these flights? The one that just arrived, we could not stop that one because it was already in flight. But people are saying, why not stop the other 2 from taking flight? And the Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, was saying earlier that they have certain policies and procedures that they have to follow. So they could have not stopped those 2 flights from coming into Jamaica in the next 24 hours. But my question is this: what if it was Jamaica that a new strain of the coronavirus was found? Do you think the UK or any other country would allow any flight out of Jamaica into their country? No, I don't believe so. But because again, we are not so much of an independent country, and we don't have that might to stand up for ourselves. So that is why those 2 flights are being allowed to enter the country, even though some countries are banning flights out of the UK. So this one is very interesting, and we're going to watch closely as it develops. And remember, the first corona case that was reported in Jamaica came from the UK. So this also makes it very interesting. Alright, thanks again, viewers and subscribers, for watching. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and also subscribe.